right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Paddy the Yank podcast. This is episode 48, and it's going to be a very special episode today.
Yes, indeed.
Paddy, how the hell are you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. I'm feeling rejuvenated, invigorated, refreshed, and relaxed. I just got back from Thailand.
Wow, yo.
8 days there. Pretty much most of the time was spent in Pattaya. And one of the main reasons I went there is because marijuana or ganja or Maui is now legal in Thailand. So you can go there and you can smoke some of the best shit you've ever smoked in your life.
That's awesome.
Breaks my heart because that's the way it should be in the whole damn world. It's a plant that grows out of the ground.
Someday we'll get there.
Yes, we better. Ireland,
Sweet.
Come on. I keep saying it. What the hell is wrong with you? We got a terrible drinking culture over there. Let's get a good, clean, smoking weed culture
Yeah, I
going.
could take the drinking down, eh?
Yeah. So while I was in Thailand, I met a very, very interesting person and a very nice guy too. And I ate at his restaurant. He's a 2-star Michelin chef, and his name is Harlan Goldstein. He's a celebrity chef who has ran restaurants in Hong Kong, ran restaurants in China, and now runs a restaurant in Pattaya.
Damn.
Yeah. So we're going to bring him on. So let's bring on Harlan Goldstein.
All right. Welcome, Harlan Goldstein, to the Paddy the Yank podcast. Let's see if we get your video on. What's happening, good sir?
Hello, guys. And I noticed that one of your name is Paddy, which is St. Patty's.
Oh, shit.
And I hang out with a lot of Irish people here, and they are really, really fun, number one. And then you are the Yank. I used to be a Yank,
Jesus
but now
Christ.
I'm Thai Chinese, so they can't call me Yank anymore because the fucking English here don't like Yanks. They call us a fucking Yank. And then it's okay if you're Irish, because if you're Irish, you're an alcoholic, you smoke weed every day, you got a big ding dong, and you fucking don't hurt anybody. So that's my perception of everything. And by the way, I just want to put something out to the women out there. All those sexy women out there, I love you. And if you want to work with me in the kitchen, I will make you a Michelin star chef, because that's what I like. The men are lazy. They get drunk every day. The women write down every recipe I've got. And I'm sorry, guys, if you don't like me, but I don't like men. I like women because they're pretty and they're very, very kind to me.
All right, Harlan.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Paddy was just introducing to you as a Michelin star, and I've kind of heard of this. In Taipei, we have Din Tai Fung. You probably know it. It's like a famous.
I love it.
I think they have Michelin. I'm actually not even sure how to say that word.
Michelin.
What is a Michelin star?
Michelin is something you get recognized in Europe for, which is a very prestigious award. It's not a tire store, but it's basically something which is given to the restaurant. So if you say you're a Michelin star chef, you get a bunch of fucking idiots out there saying, no, it's not you who got the award, it's the restaurant. Okay, Mr. Know-It-All. So I'm sorry, I'll probably never get a Michelin star again, but I don't really care about Michelin because my customers are the stars. And I got stars in Hong Kong, and I wanted to give it back because it doesn't mean anything. It meant that I would lose money in my restaurant. I had to put more staff, I had to put more this, I had to put more that. So I had 38 staff working in a 60-seat restaurant in Gold by Harlan Goldstein. Then my steakhouse got a Michelin star, strip house by Harlan Goldstein, and they both lost money. And my other 12 restaurants minted it. And when I wanted to change strip house, my partner said, no, you're going to lose your Michelin star. I said, no, I'm losing money. And I am Jewish with no money all my life. I come up from a single mother and a sister raising me. So, yeah, you want your Michelin star? Go pay for it. I don't want it.
So when you got the Michelin star, the restaurant became more prestigious, and the cost of your food needed to go up, which
Absolutely.
caused you
and that go up. And even the landlord's sick, and they fucking double your rent because you're famous now. So let's raise your rent.
So it actually wasn't a good thing. It's like the most prestigious award you can get as a chef, but it was actually not good for you at all.
Hey, with all due respect, really, I mean it from my heart. It doesn't mean anything in Asia, but if you get it in Europe, it means a lot. Like they give this away like bubble gum here.
Yeah.
Who pay? Oh my God, they're gonna kill me. Wait a minute. Who's connected with who, and who gives the bigger boom boom bitty boom boom gets the fucking star? So how can you get a 3-star chef from Italy who's actually a fucking 0-star and gets a 3-star consecutively all the years? Because Papa Bear's giving Papa Bear money.
Well, it sounds kind of like the Oscars or some shit. Like it's all already predetermined who they give what to, like almost like they've already made a deal.
Yeah.
And it's not really a legit competition.
I actually was judged that I would marry my wife 3 years ago and still be with her. And I love her to death. Her name is Helen Pong, and she's from Taiwan. And Paddy, that's why when you came with that gorgeous Taiwanese girl, I wasn't going to pick her up, but I gave her a wink. Right. And I speak better Mandarin than you.
Yes, you do. Yes, I agree with that.
I have more questions. So the Michelin star, it doesn't go to the chef; it goes to the restaurant.
Well, listen, if you didn't have the chef, you wouldn't get the star.
I know, but I mean, like when it's given.
You got the keyboard warriors out there. A Michelin star chef. Oh, fuck you, man. You didn't get it. It's the restaurant who got it. Oh, well, did you ever go into a restaurant before? No, but that's what my papa told me. And he knows everything. I mean, there's a bunch of fucking idiots out there. They have nothing. If you don't have a good chef, how are you going to get the stars? He is the star.
It sounds like,
For me, I don't care about stars. I got my... Oh, you need haters, too. You know how many haters I got?
Yeah.
They don't even know me and they hate me. But when you... Listen, was I that bad of a person, Paddy?
No, you were actually very, very, very hospitable. You brought me into your restaurant and you took care of you took care of the bill, free wine. Your steak was the best steak I've ever eaten in my entire life, hands down.
Can you tell me a little bit about it?
It was
we had a fuck up where I told the staff there's no bill for you because you're my buddy and the Taiwanese girl you're with is fucking hot. And like my wife goes, easy, man, you're married to me. I go, it's okay. But then I let you laughed and I go, you signed the bill, right? No, you didn't tell us. Oh my God, dude. Yeah. So my wife goes, you didn't tell us. So I go, okay. I called you back and I said, I'm embarrassed as shit. I invited you and they gave you the bill. So you got to come back before you leave. But you don't have to do the full Monty. Let me just give you the steak, which is fucking like mouth-watering in your mouth. And that's what I did. And I knocked it down with a couple of Harlan Smash and everything. So listen, we're on a time frame here. And the Yank gets pissed off when I talk to him. Shut up, Shut up.
I do want to know a little bit about this steak.
So
the steak is a stockyard beef, 200-day grain aged from Gourmet One. It is absolutely, I slow cooked it first to get the temperature right. Then I hit it in olive oil, butter, garlic, thyme, sadwak pepper, and pink salt. And then I let it rest. I serve it with a béarnaise sauce that I'm making my Thermomix. Dude, it's a classic. It's a no-brainer. I even gave you French fries on the side.
Yeah.
I mean, why should you really like the simple things in life are the hardest thing to do? And that's what I do good. I dream about food and about women. I like women. But I go out with ladyboys sometimes. And all of a sudden, watch. Oh, he's a gay. Oh, he's a dude. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I go into the gay places to find the guys with money because gay people have money and they like to get respect. So they come to my restaurant. I give them the respect. I give them the love. And then they become my best customer. And they got a lot of money. I am an entrepreneur. I am not gay. I love women. So all you fucking sick motherfuckers out there, I don't do cock. You can go fuck yourself, dick.
Got a question. I got a question.
Stop.
So you were originally born in Brooklyn, in New York. Is this?
Well, I can't tell you where I was born because I was wanted by the FBI at 1 year old. I was raised in Florida, Hollywood.
Okay.
I can't tell you what happened when I was born.
Okay. So
I have a question though.
Go.
Because I'm really into food. I'm really into diet. Really into health. I used to be pretty overweight, and I met him, and he started training me boxing, and I lost 15 kg. And I really started paying attention to my food, and I've now experimented with like carnivore diet, keto diet, paleo diet, whatever. And you guys are just talking about this wonderful steak. And one thing I've started paying attention to in recent years is what kind of steak is this? Where does it come from? Is this Australian, American?
Can I tell you the best diet in the world? And
Sure.
I know the viewers probably won't agree with it. Adrian O'Malley from Ireland. He's an Irish lad. He's really into like protein and keto. And Dan Wright, my trainer, I've got 2 celebrity trainers along with Champ. I've got 3 on my side, and I got Alan Nagani, who trained me 23 years out of Hong Kong, 4-time world champion. So if you think you can box, big boy, you ain't shit. I'll get in the ring with a fucking blindfold and kick your fucking ass. I know how to fight, but I'm a lover. But if you fucking punch me or you talk in disrespect about my mother, which you did 2 years ago, and say, go eat your mother's, sorry. And
So what diet are you trying to tell me about? What's the best diet?
Back to the diet. Okay, so I like the carnivorous diet. You get up in the morning, you drink 1.5 liters of water with pink salt, 7 grams, and shake it. Drink it. It hydrates the organs. Then I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I go walk 10K, listening to Latin music. I go train with Dan in the gym by really, really high intensity training, but I don't use a lot of weight, so all the sweat and fat comes out. Then I go home, take a shower, eat 280 grams of beautiful steak, and I take 3 eggs and make sure it's really, really runny. And I put a little bit of salt and pepper, and I eat it and I devour it, and then I'm full all day. So what happens is that I pop it with 3 fish oils, and I take vitamins, and I take liver cleansings, and I do everything.
Nice.
That's the only drug I do. And then at nighttime, I get to eat 6 eggs, whole but runny again, and I'm full. The only problem is, guys, you can't go to the fucking bathroom. So what I do, I add a little bit of fiber in there. I eat some broccoli, or I took a little bit of psyllium husk. You know,
oh, nice. I know psyllium husk.
It's not nice being constipated from the meat, but it keeps you full and it makes you fucking rip. Now, I haven't worked out because I told you I did a surgery on the face and the hand went wrong. So I can't, like a guy came in my restaurant yesterday and he was all tested up, and I stopped doing the trainer, and she was a good trainer, but I wanted a new challenge. And I told her, like, eating is the most hardest thing in the world, so maybe you should lose a couple kilo, and then you're a trainer, you should represent yourself to look better. And she got all offended, so she got this fucking test head to come and beat the shit out of me on the phone while I was in the hospital, almost dying. And he said, I don't give a fuck if you're dying. And then yesterday, the day before, I told his friend, and I know it would get back to him because I'm not stupid. I go, listen, could you tell that guy Stewart to just leave me alone and not be so fucking rude? Well, he barged into my restaurant yesterday. Oh. I go, whoa, he scared the fuck out of my staff. I don't have a hand. So I figured, well, I know he can fight. I know I can fight, but I don't want to fight because that means my HBO, my Netflix, and my Warner Brothers is definitely down the drain if it goes live again.
All right, Harlan.
Yeah.
I need to tie you back in.
Yep. Go ahead. Next question.
So it sounds like you're doing the carnivore diet. Am I right?
Yes, it's called carnivorous, and I love it. It keeps you full. It makes your body lean. If you pump the weights the right way, I don't want to be a test jockey. I want to look like, my shirt. Actually, I want my shirt to look good. I want like my chest to be good. I want to get a little bit of the guns. Now I'm 62, bro, and
oh, you got a good hairline. You got a good hairline, man.
Would not expect that hair color under that hat.
I'm hairy under the chest. I always get my hair shaved because I'm look like a bear, and the girls don't really like it. Next.
So how long have you been doing the carnivore diet?
I did it for exactly 1 year. I went from 130 to 94.8 right now.
When you say
I wanna go to
130, you mean 130 kilos, 130 kilos?
Yes, sir. 130 kilos.
Down to 98.
Down to 94.8. Do not take my shit away from me.
Holy hell, that is some weight cut. That is a lot of weight to lose.
Dude, I don't need much sleep. I got full of energy, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thinks I'm shy. I'm not shy. I'm passionate about what I do. I'm not on drugs. I'm very high strung. They go, oh, that guy's on speed. He's on heroin. He's on coke. Yeah, the only coke I do is fucking Diet Coke, and I don't even drink that. It's water. I love water.
Yes, I agree with you. Water.
So let me say a couple things. Number one, I did the carnivore diet. Didn't work for me, but I did notice it was hard to poop. And you do need that fiber and psyllium husk. I want to say this to our listeners. If you guys don't know, psyllium husk is this really awesome like powder you put in water, and then it turns into jelly, and you drink it, and it like sort of bloats your intestines and flushes your intestines. So it's a really good thing if you're trying to fast and you want to feel full, or you want to flush your intestines. That's like a great, it's great fiber, and it's really great for fasting. So
can I give you guys a little bit, the other listeners out there? I want to give you Adrian O'Malley out of Phuket. He's 40 plus, training at home. He'll probably kill me, but I didn't get it right. 40 plus training at home. And he's 62, and he is one of my mentors who actually got me in shape. I can share a little bit of the diet of his, which works really good.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much time we got. I can ramble it off if you want.
Well, it's you basically been doing the carnivore diet, right? And that was really what.
No. His is different.
Okay. If you feel like it's going to take a while, we'll probably skip it.
It will take exactly 1 minute. You ready for the ride?
Timer starts now. Go.
So, wake up in the morning, drink a half a liter of water, make 6 egg white omelets, flavor it with a little bit of cumin, garlic, chili, whatever you want to make it not boring. Eat it. That's your first meal. Second meal, have a chicken breast of 180 grams. Put 1 spoon of peanut butter on there, and give it some curry flavor in there so you feel like you're doing the African shit, and have a little bit of broccoli, half a cup. Next, 2.5 hours later, boom, have fish, 180 grams of fish, lean, a little bit of olive oil, 1 drop, some spinach. Next, then you're going to have the next meal. You get 5 meals through the thing. I'll give it to you to post. You're full. You can't even get the 5th one in, and you lose weight like crazy, and you go to the bathroom, no problem. Boom, my time's up. Next.
Did you say anything about vegetables?
I said vegetables, fresh spinach, broccoli, peanut butter for good fats, avocado, but a little bit. It's got to be all calculated. Adrian O'Malley, look him up on Facebook.
Cool.
He's the most amazing man, and he's Irish.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah, protein heavy.
So I got
diet.
a question for you. So you're 64?
No, I'm 61. 61 going on 62 that I feel like I'm 23.
I got a question. Do you ever take TRT?
I took it a long time ago. I stopped, and now I'm going to start again. Human growth, a little bit, like a half IU per day, under registration doctor.
Hold on, slow down for 1 second. Just to make sure we're all on the same page, we understand. So TRT is
testosterone replacement.
Testosterone replacement
you gotta be careful
therapy.
You got to be careful with it. Either makes you OTT or angry. So you can beat up a lot of people. Now, the right dose for me is 0.50 on Monday with a blocker of estrogen so you don't get titties. On Thursday, 0.75. And that's it.
0.75 what?
Of a milligram. Very small dose.
Of testosterone.
Yeah,
not human growth hormone.
Human growth is a half a IU per day in your stomach. That makes your body like really good, but it's expensive. How do you think Sylvester Stallone looks so good at 70 years old?
Exactly. Yeah.
So hold on, I just want to clarify again. So when you're on testosterone replacement therapy, the doctor is prescribing you testosterone. The doctor's not prescribing you.
I don't need a doctor anymore because I do my blood work every week. And Dan is a hematologist, so he reads everything. and my testosterone should be 8 to 850. But when I was going to a clinic here 3 years ago, they had me on 1600, and I got aggressive and crazy, and that wasn't good. So I found out what was wrong.
So they don't give you human growth hormone
No, I take that by myself. I get that through the underground.
every day, or you stopped?
I don't take it now. I'm starting again. I just did a surgery on my face, and my blood pressure went up during the doctor paralyzed my nerve, which takes time to get back. And he is a bad doctor, and I tried to forgive him, and he basically just respected me. So he's going to prison. He's going to prison.
Holy hell!
Wow,
So you recently had a facelift, and through the surgery, you got paralyzed in your hand a little bit.
I had a turkey neck.
Yeah.
I had a turkey neck, and I had eye lift and everything. And I look great.
You look good.
Hey, but my hand is paralyzed from the nerve.
Oh,
That's why when the guy came in my restaurant yesterday, I said, please, I cannot fight you.
Yeah.
You're too big for me. I would have beat the shit out of him. But I would have hit. But I said, let me go get my 9mm at the cabin and let me shoot you if you get the out of my restaurant.
And stop. Next question.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Hey, wait a second. Yippee-yi-yay, motherfucker. Don't fuck with the Jewish kid. Don't fuck with me, baby.
Did you once challenge Gordon Ramsay, the celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay, to a boxing match?
Yes, I did. I wanted to raise charity. His PR said he was in Hong Kong. He came and opened a restaurant downstairs and didn't even fucking say hello to me. So I got pissed off.
So he opened a restaurant in the same building as you?
Same building on the second floor. I was on the third, and he doesn't even come say hello. Listen, I was hoping that he was saying no because he's fit, but I wanted the PR from it. So I got 16 pages. I was on live financial news. I got like probably 2 million worth of advertising with my big mouth because I'm actually a PR computer genius. However, I got you to do the interview for me, and everybody's going to see me now. They're going to go, holy fuck, that guy's cool. Let me call him and let him go to the restaurant. So I just fooled you. I got a heart of gold. Yes, this is not bullshit. Everything I tell you is the truth. And everything I tell my wife is not the truth. Because at home, she's the boss, and she'll beat the fuck out of me. I'll roll over and do somersaults for her at the restaurant. Shut up. You ain't shit, baby, but I love you. Keep drinking the wine. Did you see the way I was working? And she's sitting there on the bar drinking wine.
Yeah, she likes her wine, just like myself.
And then she goes home and sleeps, and I go, could you rub my feet? They hurt. I'm tired. Oh, yeah, you really worked hard today, honey. But you know what? I love her. I love her.
So next question.
So you challenged Gordon Ramsay, and well, let's just say.
Ramsay,
oh yeah,
I bombarded that motherfucker on Instagram. I sent facts to his restaurant. I called his restaurant. Everything, dude. He hid like a puppy dog. I said, "You're a fucking big barking chicken, fucking dick."
Yeah,
and he wouldn't even bite. And his PR team came in. And he said he's not doing it. I said, "Okay, I'll give 20,000 to the Little Sisters of the Poor." A Christian thing, and I made a check for 20 grand, but I got PR worth 200,000. So, listen, Gordon, I respect you. I love you, dude, but clean up your mouth a little bit, dude. Come on, clean it up. I know you're sexy and you drive that fancy car, but guess what? When I got my money, I got a 550 Marinelli, I got a Bentley, and I got a Rolls Royce because in Hong Kong I had to show off. But here in Hong Kong, in Pattaya, I drive a few big bad boys, but I park them in my friend's garage and no one knows what they are. Okay, an SDL Mercedes convertible, and also a breakout Harley Davidson. And
my last image of you, Harlan, is tearing away from your restaurant in the middle of the night in the rain on your Harley without a helmet.
Oh yeah, you saw me, right?
Yeah, on this big ass Harley.
What kind of Harley do you have?
That's a street glide I've got.
Oh fuck it! My dad's a biker. I got my Harley shirt on right now. I grew up riding on the back of them.
Too. Look at all my tattoos, bro. Look at my tattoos.
I don't see that. Wow, that's some nice work.
Whoa!
It says "Born to Ride."
That's crazy, huh? And you're tatted up.
Wow.
That is 4 inches of love, baby. And
So
no one gets that except for my wife. She had it 10 years ago.
so Gordon Ramsay just came up, and I would call him a celebrity, and you are called a celebrity chef. Does that mean you're a celebrity and also a chef, or you're a chef or celebrities?
I'm a self-promoter. I actually gave myself the title.
He's a chef.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, I know. What did you?
My fucking leg. Oh my God. You're going to fucking pay for this now, Yank.
All right.
I'm a self-promoter. I call myself the #1 chef in Hong Kong. And now I call myself the #1 chef in Thailand. And guess what? Eat my food and make your judgment for yourself.
Who have you cooked for that's
I'm
famous?
sorry, sir. I'm doing a live interview.
No?
Are you Korean? Singapore. You speak Chinese? Hey, wait. I got a good-looking boy here. Get him on the broadcast.
Harlan, I have a question.
No, I'm on live broadcast with Joe Rogan. Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of Joe in the
Oh my God.
And then 你係新加坡人啊？點解你講廣東話？
For any of our listeners, Harlan,
Are you saying that? Just go ahead and ask.
我之前我喺香港25年。
for any of our listeners there on Spotify, Harlan is in his restaurant now, and you just
I found a good-looking boy, but he's fucking shy to go on the broadcast. It's okay.
It's okay.
Why do you speak Cantonese? Because me. The Cantonese are the rudest people in the world, and I want to hear what they say.
Harlan, next question. Next question.
Next.
Have you cooked for any celebrities?
Celebrity. Okay, Jackie Chan is a big fan of mine, and I'm a fan of his. Leon Lai. Kun Taksin, the ex-prime minister I cooked for 7 years. Have you ever heard a guy called John Wicks, like the fucking #1
Keanu Reeves.
in the world? Yeah, he's my boy too.
I seen him on your wall, actually. You and him on your wall, and Jackie Chan as well.
He called me for my opening party and said, "Congratulations, my Jewish brother from another mother."
No shit.
And also, Alan Van Damme, the biggest producer in Hollywood, is in my restaurant every single night. He's cutting the ribbon on the third with me, with his wife, Jeannie in a bottle, which I call Jeannie Kim. So no, I have never cooked for any celebrities at all.
Can I ask you a little bit about Keanu Reeves?
He's the coolest guy in the world. He's the most generous person. And if you want to take a picture with him, he'll be happy to do anything. He donates to everybody. And I'm a fan of him. And he loves my food. He's
always donating money to rescuing pit bulls and shit. I mean, he's an amazing individual.
He's an amazing guy. And guess what? I'll tell you, Jackie Chan's amazing too. Leon Lai's amazing. Sly's amazing. But I got one thing to say, and I hope it doesn't get me in trouble. I am a big fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger. So
yeah,
I went to the Arnold Classic in Hong Kong with my wife. Cool. We paid 10,000 Hong Kong for that, which is about, I don't know, 2,000 US for a table in the back.
Yeah.
And I had my designer put on my pants. I love Schwarzenegger with a heart and the whole schmear. Yeah. And he was there outside, and I figured, fuck, I'd love to get a picture with this guy because I'm a fan.
Yeah.
And he blanked me, dude. He blanked me, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. There's no one there.
Like he ghosted you.
Yeah, he said, like, now maybe he didn't see me because I'm real quiet and shy, and I was 130 kilos, so maybe 3 feet in front of you when I asked you, Arnold, could I please have a picture? Maybe he didn't see me because I don't know, like when my fans want a picture, I'm so proud that they want a picture that I do it. So I went in there and they were telling a story about the juvenile kid, that how he got into trouble and he didn't have money and he didn't have a family. And I go, oh my God, that's me. I almost started to cry. And there was really, really rich people in there. And I had a backing of my partner, like for 15 million US, and they want to be in the background. I wanted to give that kid 100,000 US for the thing. And I go, if you stand up and give 100,000 US right now, which my partner would have signed off on for a good cause, you'll look like an idiot because they're all rich and I'm not. So shut up. But my wife said, oh, they said like a questions around. So we were in the back on the 10,000 table, and the other tables were 20. So the number one, they took that answer. Number two, and I go, oh my God, what's my wife going to say? And number three, he fucking blanked her and took the one in the front instead, even though she was in line, because they saw money and they didn't see a honey. And guess what? They didn't even know who my wife's family was. Just look up PONG in Thailand, in Taiwan, and then I don't need to say anything else. She didn't even realize she's from a very, very wealthy family. So I shut up. I had the Arnold Classic hat on, and I went like this. I was coming out of the Grand Hyatt, and I go like this, honey, I got to go to the toilet. Excuse me for a minute. And all disrespect for you, Arnold, I'm sure it was an accident. I'm sure you were stressed. Maybe your wife or your girlfriend or your maid that you got pregnant fucking was giving you a hard time. I'm sure that was something wrong. But wait a second. I know what happened. I was so fucking angry. I wanted to cry that I'm the biggest fan of him, and he wouldn't even take a picture of me. So I go like this. Wait a minute. Stay there.
So Harlan's now stomping on his Arnold Classic hat.
I won't be back, Arnold, because I was a fan of you, and you wouldn't even let me take a picture. That's my pee. Fuck off. I ain't wearing that shit again.
So did you say you met Sylvester Stallone?
Yes.
Like you cooked for him, or you just met him?
Not yet, but I'll probably meet him in a couple months. But listen, I don't want to give too much information out. I don't even know you guys.
All right.
You might get me in trouble.
So Harlan, were you always passionate about cooking? Were you always passionate about being a chef?
Well, I made money with it, and it was a lot better than selling drugs and going to prison, which I never went to. So yeah, and I like cooking. I love cooking. And when I retired 8 years ago, wait a minute, I'll put your hat back on because it wasn't pee, it was fucking water. Wait a minute. I do love you, Arnold. And you know what? When I see you at Sly, I'll give you a fucking hug, baby. You know what? I know you had a bad that day. I love him. I mean, if there's anybody in the world, and I love Will Smith, it's not his fault that his wife she's not a bitch, but she pushed him to do that. And now that's why I didn't hit the guy yesterday, because I'm about to go into stardom also in TV, because I'm pretty good at this and I can't afford anything wrong. So and by the way, I just wanted to give you a hit. I know you're going to cut me off now, Yank, but look, this Alan Van Dam loves this menu experience. And say hello to Hollywood, Alan and Jeannie Kim. Okay, and that's my picture of my wife. And that's Dr. Singh. He's the guy who's going to give me his hotel to run. It's only worth $25 million US. And he loves me on the first date. He's never laughed so hard. That's his advisor that actually thinks I'm a brilliant brainchild. And I am. I got experience. I've got a lot of experience. I'm honest. I've got integrity.
All right.
I got a big mouth. Shut up.
I got a big question, motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you what did you do in Switzerland? You trained there?
I worked at the Montreux Palace at 18 years old. The first night I walked in, I went out. We had to start work at 8 o'clock, and I was really good looking at 17 and a half. I had my white gigolo shirt on, and I picked up 4 French girls, and I did them all one by one. And that was my welcome. And my gay roommate, Steve, goes, where have you been? Where have you been? I go, dude, I just got fucking lucky. I did all 4 of them. But it cost me $100. You had to pay for sex? No, but I had to pay for the room.
I only pay him to leave.
So you started at 18. You were training as a chef in Switzerland. In what did you call the place? Castle
Montreux Palace.
Montreux Palace.
In Montreux.
Oh, I thought maybe you trained like boxing or martial arts in Switzerland. You trained cooking in Switzerland?
I started training martial arts at 32 with Alan Nagani, 4-time world champion out of Hong Kong.
Was he
He's my brother, man. He's African. He's Cameroon. I speak language. I call him once a week, and he goes, "G, what's up, G? What's up, G? You doing good, G? But fucking calm down a little bit, G."
So you started training martial arts in Hong Kong?
No, yeah, I trained at a young age of Taekwondo, and the sensei was not good. And Taekwondo's not a martial art. That's
Yeah, I kind of agree a little bit.
Koshikin is really good, but I really love, I love Krav Maga and I love Thai kickboxing. That is the best martial art in the world.
All right,
I know you
boom.
karate guys won't agree with me. I've done.
No,
I've done years.
Muay Thai for me is one of the best stand-ups you can have. If you've got good Muay Thai and good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're a machine.
If you, oh no, if you're a Jiu-Jitsu guy, you're gonna kill them, and I cannot handle a ground attack. But I'm a striker if I need to. But I won't. I'll walk away from anything now and say I'm sorry, and I don't want to deal with it anymore.
Diplomatic approach.
Let me say something. Frank Grillo, amazing man that he is, had this awesome TV show where he went into like 5 or 6 different countries and studied 5 or 6 different kinds of martial arts, and one of them was Krav Maga.
Krav Maga.
And that shit looks fucking lethal and violent, man. And you trained in that?
I went to Israel to train with the special forces to learn a lot of different techniques. Not to beat people up, but to actually, if you notice how much passion I got in my body, that settles me down. That gives me the discipline. That gives me but I'm ready for combat. I beat up 8 people before, and I put them in the hospital with broken ribs and everything. And they even choked me, and that's when I came in. But I don't know BJJ. I know 1 or 2 things.
Can we try to talk about Krav Maga just a little bit? Let's just assume that our listeners don't know what it is.
It's an Israeli special force combat fighting, which uses a lot of different things, including sticks, weapons, and knives. However, your hands are your tools, okay? What I do, if someone were to attack me and he's a big guy, I've got to keep the distance from him because he's big. I'm 6 foot, he's 6'6". So what I do, I go for his balls. That's what I do. I want to go for his balls, not his dick, because when I get his balls and put him up, he's going down, and then I can kick him in the face and choke him out. If I'm going for a small guy who's going to fight me on the street, I got to be very, very careful because he might be 80 kilos, but he's fast as lightning. And if you walk it in Hong Kong, they're all trained in martial arts. If you just get a yab guy, I walk away because he's all talk. He's a bullshitter. I won't touch you. I will not touch you. But if you actually physically touch me, I have to return the love, because we are taught in our master that we go through, that we walk away from everything. And if anybody's done martial arts, you don't learn this martial art and go beat people up. It's disgusting.
Very true.
You actually try to diffuse something first.
Yes.
And then if they insist that they're drunk or anything, it's just one move and just put them off. I can't hit a drunk guy. That's like easy.
Yeah.
But if you come after me and you're a raging bull like the guy did yesterday, I diffused them. I went in my drawer, got the gun, and said, I'll fucking shoot you if you don't come out. And he ran out. Now, he'll come back tonight, but I got my bodyguard with his fucking 9mm, who's licensed.
I met your bodyguard. He's a very big man.
Yeah?
Oh,
He's
no,
huge.
I fired him. No,
you fired him? Okay, that guy was like 6 fucking 6.
Dude, he is a liability for me. I fired him already.
Okay.
But my real guy that hangs out with me for just doing my TikTok, I don't need a bodyguard, but I like to have fun with him. We do TikToks. Like I go in and buy McDonald's, and then he grabs it out of me and goes, no, you can't have it. Yes, I can have it. No,
I've seen videos like that.
And then I stop, and it's fun. It goes viral. And then I go, you know what? You're right. And then I stomp on the McDonald's. I go, no, give me my healthy chicken with my peanut butter now. So I do funny things, and I walk like Yankee never walks next to me. And the motherfucker's packed with a 9mm because he's licensed. I go, bro, don't bring that shit. Well, I'm not. Basically, I walk in and there's all the hookers in there. So I go like this. They start to touch me. I go, excuse me, I'm on a mission. Leave me alone. What? I'm here to check the soda water. I heard it's fake. Watch this. And then after, sitting there next to me, and that's his name. Sit. And I gave the bill. I go, wow, $320 for soda water and soda. I go like this. The girl's been trying to pick me up all night. So I go like this. I look at the check and I go.
For our listeners, Harlan's just eating the receipt.
Not saying a word. I don't. And she goes, "Oh my god, fucking something wrong with him."
So Harlan, a quick question. How long has it been since you've lived in America? When's the last, or do you go back to America and visit America, or?
Yeah, I've gone back, but the COVID fucked us up. I've been in Asia for 28 years now, and there's no way I would go back. The only reason I'd go back is to see my adopted father, and he's actually beautiful. His name's Donald Trump. I love him, and I know the haters are going to say, oh, my God.
Podcast off!
The Yank is not a fan.
Podcast off!
He won't even talk to me about Donald Trump.
I can't talk about it. I get too heated.
I'm sorry. Next.
Next question.
You like Hillary.
I don't like anybody. I don't know. I just try not to pay attention because I get too riled up.
With all due respect to Joe Biden right now, our country as an American is the best it's ever been in history. And that's why I live in Asia.
Yeah, right. I don't want to go back.
I'm not allowed to say anything, but Joe Biden, I respect you. I love you. And I hope you're listening to me right now. You are the best president we've ever had in the world. Respect to you, sir.
Right.
I like Obama.
Okay. Do you have dual citizenship, Harlan? Do you have like an American passport and like a Chinese passport, or that'd be kind of a weird combination? But I mean,
I can't tell you that. That's also for security reasons.
Okay, cool.
And for tax. Next.
So now you live in Thailand, and I've been to your restaurant, Harlan's, and like I said again, I couldn't rate the food any higher, and the wine, everything was brilliant. The service, your personality there. And how many restaurants do you run now in Thailand? You just have the one? Is it in Pattaya?
I retired 8 years ago. I sold my company. My partner gave me the golden handshake, and they paid me a lot of money, and they closed all the restaurants in 7 months because they didn't have me, but I had the money. So I left. So I said to my wife, let's go to Taiwan for 3 weeks. Okay, I hated it. I said, I'll kill myself here.
We love it.
I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Why?
Okay, it's just boring. It's shit. I mean, I speak Cantonese, I speak Mandarin, but I don't like it. Then I went to Chiang Mai. She loved it. I hated it. Then we went to Bangkok. I hated it. I love it for 2 days. Yeah. And then I said, why don't we go to the shithole of the world, Pattaya?
Yeah.
It's got an ocean. And I love it. I've been here 8 years. I love it.
I think your personality definitely fits in Pattaya. It's a Wild West kind of a town.
I love to try to tone it down a little bit, but it's the passion what comes out. And I've got a lot of haters here. And it's okay. I met a guy here from Singapore, and he doesn't even know I know how to make Hainan Chiffon. I know how to make char kway teow. I know how to make bami. I know how to make Hokkien mee, because I'm a Jewish guy that trained all over the world and go back to the hawker and learn with the hawker stand. And he looks like a hawker. He looks like a hawker. He's from Hong Kong originally. But your mama was from your wife, and you're Singaporean. You know, Singaporeans are the most arrogant
do you have more questions
in the world, but they're nice. They're very smart. Hong Kong people are rude, but they're fast and very efficient.
Oh, man.
Boom. In Thailand, it takes us 6 days just to get a signature, but I love Thailand.
Harlan, quick question for you as well. You also spent many years living in China, right? You were the executive chef.
2.5 years in Beijing at the biggest hotel they had. It was called China World Hotel.
China World Hotel.
And then I left the company and went to Thailand and worked in a not so nice hotel, Swiss hotel, for 4 months. And then the son of Robert Kwok, I love that man. I call him Uncle Robert. He's now 98 and he still runs the company. Well, a little bit. And they asked me to go to the Billionaire Club, that it was a private club. And I said, no, I'm not going to Hong Kong. I hate it. He said, just come and look. I took the job. But then the general manager gave me a really shit off where I had to call the boss's son and say, I can't come. Why? Because I'm not working for peanuts. Hong Kong's very expensive.
Yeah.
He said, no, this is what you get paid. I said, no, because the general manager will be pissed off and he'll fire me. He goes, he will be fired before you even come, Harlan. And I turned up a storm. I fired 16 people the first 3 months. The corporate office went crazy.
Ruthless.
The owner said, don't you touch him. Within 8 months, the owner started getting praised about the club. I started bringing my own team. I started to work like a maniac. I stayed there for 10 years. They named the restaurant after me, Harlan's, where dining is an experience. And I told them when they renovated and do the new one, don't do it. Please don't spend the money. Why? Because I just found an investor that gave me 1.2 million US to open a restaurant that Walter Clark gave me an IFC. And Chairman Edward Clark said, no, it's a white elephant. It will never work.
Yeah.
The first day I opened, I got 80 customers. They all knew me.
Damn.
I paid back the investment in 6 months. And the partner gave me 25% shares and a salary. And he wouldn't even give me another share. And even if I bought it. So I did the next restaurant, the next restaurant, the next restaurant. I did 7 with them. And I put them on an IPO. Watch this. To put on the stock market. I was going to get 20 million. And then he kicked me out of the company because I didn't have enough shares. Thank you. So I shut up and I said, you ain't fucking, what doesn't hurt you makes you stronger. Then he stole my name. Harlan's. I couldn't use it. Then I made an ad. Will the real Harlan please stand up? Please stand up. Can I have your attention, please? Will the real Harlan? Then I had 50 Harlans of me standing up saying, Gold by Harlan Goldstein opens on November 1st. So hey, I can't use Harlan's, but I can use my name, and my name's Goldstein, so I drank 3 bottles of wine. I'm a creative guy, I'm a marketer, and I'm a self-promoter, and I tell everybody I'm the best, and I'm proud of it. And you know what? I am good at what I do, because you might think I bullshit, but I deliver my bullshit back, and that's one thing a lot of the people can't do, and that's why they hate me, Yank. So what's the next question? I'm about to go home.
I love it.
I got to kiss the wife. The wife, tell her I love her, and then I'm going to go and cook for Alan Van Dang, who's a fucking movie star, producer,
Holy shit.
best Hollywood guy, and he's my ticket to Sly.
I met him at your restaurant when I was there the last night, Alan. He's a very nice guy. He produced Rambo 5.
Absolutely gorgeous.
She's
and what
Korean,
did you
right?
think about my wife, Helen Palm?
Very, very nice woman. Very, very great
Say that,
entertainer.
you Mr. Irish, otherwise I'll pop you the fucking
He's
camera
asking
now.
you if she's good looking.
Beautiful.
Oh, she's really hot. She's gorgeous. And she's so kind. She's so kind.
Yeah, very nice.
And I get to get a little hug and a cuddle. I love her. And my wife just goes, oh my God, here he goes again. And then she'll go, shut up, just like you, but she gives me tape. Duct tape. That doesn't stop me. Watch this. Duct tape.
Not sure I get this.
Sign language.
It's hand language.
Oh, you just start talking with your hands when you get taped. I got it.
So, Harlan, you know what? Thanks very much for coming on the podcast. And
Yeah.
you've been a great guest.
I really hope that I didn't overwhelm the viewers that will listen to you today. But I want to tell you, my restaurant's in Pattaya.
In
It's
Thailand.
1 hour, 45 minutes out of Bangkok. It's in Welcome Town. And my email is HARLAN.Goldstein for G. G stands for gold. .com. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, my God. It's harlan.goldstein@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So if anybody who's coming to Thailand who wants to experience this
Yeah.
and who's not afraid of me and you want to eat good food, and if you come in with a cute, good-looking Taiwanese girl, it's free. I do have a Taiwanese passion. It's harlan.goldstein@gmail.com. Let the viewers know. I'll take care of them. I'll give them the love. Just mention Paddy and the Yank.
Paddy the Yank
and
podcast.
whenever they come and they do live stuff, They don't want to show themselves. So watch this. That's me, baby. That's me.
So that's and Harlan, I'd like to thank you as well for your hospitality when I was in Thailand. And for anyone listening, I can highly recommend, if you're in Pattaya in Thailand, check out Harlan's restaurant.
I want to try the steak.
I love you guys.
Oh, the steak is amazing.
Much love, brother.
Let me know how I get to Joe Rogan next, please.
Slowly,
Put in a good word,
climbing up the
boys.
ladder. We'll talk to. We got a meeting Sunday afternoon, so we're gonna do a little.
Listen, I might figure it out before you.
If you do, hook us up.
I'll hook you up. You'll be on show. You'll ride Shaka with me.
Yeah, we're
Guys,
thinking.
it's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure.
Now I
Thank
need
you
to
so
cut
much.
No problem.
All right.
All right, take care, Harlan.
All right, man.
Keep up
Thank
what
you.
you're doing. I think you guys
too.
are amazing. Amazing.
You too.
Amazing.
You too.
And Yank.
Yeah, man.
Yank.
Yeah,
I just
brother.
want to tell you something, Yank. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. But I don't do men. I just wanted to compliment you because you're a Yank.
Peace.
Thank you.
And the Irish. And wait a second. The Irish deserves a little respect too. I love you guys. Take care.
All right,
Cheers.
take care, Harlan.
Love you
Bye-bye.
too.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
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 Cheers. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.